Welcome once again to Up Close and Personal, your show, my show, our show. I am Nyasham Tamangira, the diva, and if there's one thing that you shouldn't do is get it twisted. Today I'm talking to somebody who was nominated by UK as one of the world's most influential young people. He is the managing editor of Dek magazine and one of Bulawayo's finest socialites. His name is Gilmore Tee Moyo. Hi Gilmore.
Hi, Nyasha.
Thank you so much for coming on Up Close and Personal.
It's great to be here and you're looking fabulous.
You too.
I love your hair.
I love the scarf. Before we get into the details of how you got to where you are, please fill us in on your background and possibly how you grew up.
I was born on the 21st of March, 1990, here in the city of Kings.
90?
90. I'm a kid. Yeah, 1990, but unfortunately I've got beard. I didn't take after my aunties and my grandmothers and my sister-in-laws. I took after my father.
Your father, which is good.
I was born here in Bulawayo. I went to school here at Marketing Primary School, then went on to go to Gifford High School, and then went on to do my A-level at St. Gabriel's High School.
I know most boys growing up want to be bus drivers or pilots because they're fascinated by airplanes and fast cars. What is it that you wanted to be as you were growing up?
I actually wanted to be a pilot, you know. I click, you read
your
my mind.
mind.
I wanted to be a pilot when I was growing up, and I think I was just fascinated by the whole thing of like the flight. But the first time I was on air, I almost died. So I was like, thank God I didn't become a pilot. Oh. But I wanted to be a pilot. But then as time went on and as I grew up, I just didn't know exactly what I wanted to be. And then I think it's only when I was in grade 7 going towards Form 1 that I wanted to, then I found out that I wanted to do something that had to do with the arts and basically working with young people or anything that is creative that allows me to be creative. Okay. So then I changed my mind when I was in Form 1, Form 2, and then Form 4 then I realized I want to work in the arts industry. Whatever that I will work in, but as long as it's in the art industry.
Please give us details about your early career and programs that you coordinated.
The first thing I think I coordinated that was massive is in 2006 when I was nominated or selected as one of the 15 youth ambassadors by the Rotary International. So I think that is the first thing that I realized, wow, I can actually push things and bring people and mobilize people into doing stuff. So I used to do a project with Tembelihle Tembelihle Home, the one near Mpopoma High School. Yes. It's an HIV/AIDS home. I would just mobilize, I think, about 10 people to go there every weekend, and we help out clean the place, or water the veggies, or just hang around and talk to the people. Because I think during that process, I realized that, I mean, we're all affected by the HIV/AIDS pandemic, so it's not a matter of you being infected or your aunt or whoever else, but we as a society, we are affected by that, and we need to do something towards that. But I mean, of course, I was 16. It's not like I thought about that when I was young, thinking, wow, Superman. You know, I think it's because I had people around me that would guide me, and then that is the very first project I did, and then from there it was just more projects, working with British Council, working with Alliance Council.
I'm sure there are quite a number of publications and articles that you've done, but one that is of particular interest is Horizon magazine. Please tell us about it.
When I went to Swaziland I was studying with the United World College, doing a development studies course, I came across like a pub or a lounge or a club in Swaziland that had an in-house publication. And then I thought to myself, okay, why can't we have the same thing back in Bulawayo? But you know, it's really hard in Bulawayo to do anything. I mean, basically where you come from, people really don't appreciate you or take you seriously until you're appreciated outside.
Welcome back to Up Close and Personal. I'm still with Gilmore Tee Moyo.
Like an Asian.
One of Bulawayo's socialites, and I must say one of the coolest people to talk to.
Thank you so much. You're also looking cool. I told you already, right?
Yeah.
I said the only people that can rock green hair is yourself and vegetables. No one compared to you.
The Dek magazine has been talked about by many in our city, only to discover that you are the managing editor and it's solely your brainchild. Please tell us how you started Dek magazine and what kind of articles you're covering.
After we split from the Horizon magazine as Team Dek, the 5 of us behind the magazine, we went on to start Dek magazine. Initially, the Horizon magazine was supposed to be called Dek magazine. And then Horizon was like, no, because we're the ones that we'll be working with, we don't want it to be Dek, we want it to be Horizon. So, I mean, the name Deck Magazine, it's a deck, the deck where you walk on. The 5 of us were basically individuals that are very much involved in our society, but we tend to get recognition outside Zimbabwe. Yet in Zimbabwe, nobody knows what we're doing. So we thought, you know what, we're on the ground, we're basically on the grassroots levels, so we will come together and we start Deck Magazine. Deck, grassroots level, Deck.
Okay, pretty cool.
It's an urban cultural lifestyle magazine. We basically concentrate on lifestyle and anything that has to do with trend setting and anything that makes us tick as human beings, might it be sport or fashion or food or entertainment, whatever. That's what we consider cool stuff.
This year you were nominated by UK for one of the world's most influential young people. How was that for you?
Humbling and shocking at the same time, because it's like one of those things that, oh, so what I'm doing is actually making sense, or it's contributing to bringing a smile on the next person's face. So firstly, I mean, to get to know that somebody is actually keeping track of you and researching on you, and they write to you and they say, we know you've done this, you're like, oh, wow. The C word I was going to say, and I was like, whew, we're on TV, right? The C word with a P at the end. I was going to say, oh, people are watching me, you know. So, but at the same time, it's humbling that you're doing things and people recognize what you're doing, and then they appreciate that you're making a change in the next person's life and you're giving opportunities to people.
From what we've discussed here, it seems like your life is just about great moments and achievements. But which moment stands out for you the most?
My greatest moment, I mean, everything for me is just, I mean, having the opportunity to travel with my best friend, Sunny, Jermaine to German, and being stuck at the airport in South Africa, and getting a cold that went on for 2 months. That was the greatest moment. I mean, of course, every moment doesn't, it's not fun. But I mean, that is one of the best highlights in my life, you know, that you get to travel with people that you care for and people that are very close to you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Gilmore.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
It's absolutely easy talking to you.
Is it?
Don't have to crank you up or
I don't want you to be saying that one is loud.
No, you've been one of my coolest gifts.
Thank you so much. You've been one of the coolest persons I've ever met.
Oh.
Yeah. You see, who does this? Nobody does it. I mean, everyone is so much in their little box. They think, eh, she will see that on TV. But that's the main thing that I feel like we need people like that take those things and you say, you know what, I don't care. I'm going to rock my pink hair. I'm going to look like a marshmallow. Can I have a piece of marshmallow? I mean, it's your hair. Anyway.
You're still watching Up Close and Personal, and I'm talking to by far one of the coolest people in our city. See you after the break. Welcome back to Up Close and Personal. You're still with me, Nyasham Tamangira, and I've been talking to Gilmore Tee Moyo, one of Bulawayo's finest socialites, and I'm now here with one of his closest friends, actually his best friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've known him for a while.
How are you? You look pretty cool.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, your style is great.
So do you.
I love the hair.
Thanks, I love yours too.
Is he a fun-loving person? If it's no fun, you're welcome to tell us.
No, there's never a dull moment. I mean, ask anyone who knows him, they'll tell you that there's never a dull moment with Gilmore. There's always lots of jokes, there's always lots of laughter. People think we're crazy. I mean, if you like eavesdrop on our conversation, you think these people are just cuckoo. We try, really, we really try. There's so much stress in Zimbabwe. Obviously, we know that if you've lived in the past 10 years, things have been tight. But we try, we've really tried. We're one of the few people who never left the country, you know, so we really try to make sure that we enjoy life and grow up is the best way that we can. We didn't want to miss out on the part of growing up. That's important, I think.
I'm pretty sure you fought as friends. Can you tell us what happened the day you had your biggest fight?
Biggest fight? Well, I guess it would be stuff to do with the tutorial. He's a diva. He likes to dress me up. I'm not the fashion guy, so he'll be like, "Sonny, fix your hair, put this on, do this, do that." So there's always lots of fighting. I always tell people that regardless of the package that you see, that's only 10% of the hard work that would have been behind it. We would have bickered, we would have screamed, we would have shouted at each other, I would have been late,
oh my gosh.
I would have missed an appointment to be somewhere or vice versa. So we really get down and dirty, but at the end of it all, it's what we love doing.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, we fight every day.
Wow. Since it is quite obvious that no one is perfect, What is it about your friend that you totally don't appreciate?
I guess it will be timekeeping, as I've mentioned it. Like vice versa, if I'm not late, he is. Okay. None of us can keep time. But we try. But otherwise, it's really, I wouldn't be his friend if there was something really drastic that I couldn't appreciate.
Yeah,
if it was really
right.
hectic, there would be no point in being friends. Otherwise, yeah, never a dull moment. It's always fun, really.
Thank you so much, Sunny. I can see why you and Gilmore are friends, because you're also pretty cool.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
You're interesting too.
You have been watching Up Close and Personal on ZPC TV, which is by far one of the coolest shows in Zimbabwe, with by far one of the finest women in Zimbabwe. And I've been talking to Gilmore Tee Moyo, and he was nominated as one of the world's most influential young people. I hope this program is helping you to get to know your local celebrities a little better. Now, if you have any comments regarding this program, please visit our Facebook page, and it's called Up Close and Personal on ZPC TV. Now, if you want to talk to me directly, you can always visit my Facebook page, and it's Nyasha Divam Tamangira. So from me and the crew behind the scenes, see you next time.